Hey, my name is Garrett, and this is soil sampling. Some of the benefits of soil sampling include optimizing plant growth and crop yield, preventing over-fertilization and reducing pollution, saving money by not buying too much. You can also measure changes in your soil profile by taking a soil sample from year to year so you know what's going on and what it needs from time to time. And you can also select the best fertilizer for your area. Management practices. Some common questions when soil sampling include: how will this change how you manage your land/yard? You should apply the recommended fertilizer in the recommended rate. You'll be able to manage your soil profile by getting a soil sample done on a yearly basis. What kind of fertilizer and in what amount is needed? You should refer to the result sheet of your soil sample. Soil sample and results. pH. You should apply lime or sulfur to adjust the pH of your soil. Apply lime in the recommended amount to raise the pH of your soil. Apply sulfur in the recommended amount to lower your soil pH.
I'm Brandon. I'm going to show you how to do soil sampling today. The first thing you want to do before you even touch your equipment, you're going to look at your area. So we're kind of in the prairie right now, but depending on what you're doing, if you're in your front yard or your backyard or your landscape, you're going to kind of estimate the area of it. And then if you have any problem areas, such as like concrete deposits or something like that, you can just exclude those and test them separately. But once you have your area figured out, you just do the length times the width and kind of estimate it. Then you can go ahead and start sampling. And to do that, you take your probe, and once again, depending on what you're sampling, you're going to have to go to different depths. So right here, we'll just go for turf, and we'll just go about 4 inches. And you get that, and you want to get rid of that extra layer that's already kind of fell off a little bit. And then you just want to place that in the bucket, and make sure you don't use a galvanized bucket because that'll mess up your results. It'll leach chemicals into it. So you can just follow me. We're going to take several samples depending on if you're doing agriculture or residential sort of stuff. And then once you have a few samples in the bucket, you want to start breaking them up. Just kind of with your hand like this. And then you'll add those to your soil sampling box.
Hi, my name's Allie, and so basically how you fill out the soil sample information sheet is what I'm going to be showing you. So you're going to take the date that you took the soil sample, fill that out, the county, and the number of samples that you took. In this instance, we only took one. And then whatever information you put on the box for the soil, you're going to put that down right here. So So last name, first name, address, city, all that. And then basically you're going to want to write your soil sample identification number right there. And to figure this out, the planting code, you're going to go on the back of the sheet and figure out if you took a lawn sample, any of these. So basically a flower garden, a vegetable garden, take that code and just write it right there.
All right, so this is understanding and interpreting a soil report and how to know what to do with it. So basically what you see in the blue box right here is the pH range. The great thing about a soil report is that it shows you the optimum pH range that you want to be in. And as you can see, ours is above optimum. So what you would do is, if your pH range was below what you wanted it to be, you would follow the lime recommendations listed above. But since this is above optimum range, no lime is needed. So listed in the green box are the different minerals that you'll find in the soil and the amount that's in it. So the first one is the percentage of humic matter. The second is the weight per volume. The CEC is the cation exchange capacity, and the MNI is the manganese index, and then the ZNI is the zinc index, CUI is the copper, and the SI is the sulfur index. So what you see here in the red box is the phosphorus and potassium index. So looking at the phosphorus index, it is below optimum range, and the potassium is above optimum range. So under the NPK fertilizer recommendation, you'll see what they have recommended to try and solve this solution. So 20 pounds per 1,000 square feet of the 5-10-5 Group B fertilizer is what you would need in order to bring up the phosphorus and not bring up the potassium along with it. The first page that you'll find on the soil report lists the different groups of fertilizer and their ratios. And so, as you can see, Group A has a low phosphorus index and a low potassium. Group B, which was the recommended fertilizer for this specific soil report, has a low phosphorus and a high potassium. Group C has a high phosphorus, low potassium, and Group D is nitrogen-based only.